Alright, when's the last time I streamed? So I can't find my email. Yeah, we playing out. I'm just putting the stream up because I'm playing Quan. What? Wait, why you thought he was about to quit? Huh?
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away. Guys, let's talk a little UCLA. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proven themselves to be one of the
best. I was watching your game too. That 3rd and 10 was crazy when that nigga just stiff-armed.
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country.
I was tripping off that because like he stiff armed. Usually it's like a stutter step. That nigga just stiff armed him and then just ran straight up the field.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Unloads it downfield. Makes
What?
the grab on the left side. There he goes.
That's my fault. I'm playing Quan.
And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. A game like this,
I don't know what it is, but like for some reason I be on the wrong person when the play start a lot this year. Like it's like
all the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he
like right there, I was just on the wrong safety. Like,
by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
and then it's like a lag, so like he's not even following. Like if I'm on a cornerback, I'm just already out to play.
Quarterback may change this route. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire.
Jesus Christ.
Pressure gets him back at the 8-yard
This game
line.
started off good and to awful.
This offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Trojans will hustle to the line. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Already a solid start start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here comes the heat. Using his legs to buy some time. Throws to the wideout.
Bro, what is going on?
The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. Here's some pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody.
I gotta put an audible out of my stretch too for a dive. Gotta do that.
Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Looking to throw again. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Bro, you telling me I don't got one dive out of this?
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Sanders. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. 2024 was a transition year for UCLA. New coach, new schemes, but one surprise was Carson Schlesinger, third in the nation in tackles. He's now in the NFL, David, so what's the big adjustment for this defense?
Well, I tell you what, the team finished strong, and whenever you change coaching...
He's loose. Turning it on. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Bust through behind his pad. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Trojans in the hurry-up.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Sanders. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
That one was way too far for anybody to catch, except for ticket holders.
And that's a big missed opportunity there. And sometimes it's just those small things. It's getting your feet set so you can throw the ball with good accuracy. A lot of times guys are open and you just rush it, you hurry it. This quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit, take the time, and hit that open guy.
Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking for the completion.
This nigga dropped the ball, bro. I'm down 14-0.
Desperately wanted to get the ball, but they did not.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Pressure coming. And he's left with no option but to throw it away. The victory bell's not some manufactured, concocted trophy, guys. This thing actually used to be on a tree.
That is so cool. The origins of the story of all these rivalries and the trophies, Jesse, it's so cool. It's fun to find out about. And these guys out here are learning on the job about it.
Yeah, it's just really such a point of pride, victory bell. Not just here in the city of Los Angeles, but to these kids, there's just a different energy in this game.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Let's go.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Good stop.
And the Bruins line up to punt it away. They'll have to put it away for the first time tonight. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield.
What the
Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Back to throw, it's Maiava. Oh, they're after him! Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. He's already been, now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
It'd be there in the morning. I don't do that weird shit.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver?
All right, I'll talk to you.
Of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line, and they were able to at least keep him out of the end zone.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late, blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back can get some positive yards.
Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Lane. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right right play called, and everyone on the same page here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Maiava. On the run, still looking. And they can't make the connection on third down.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. How about that defense rising and stopping him short on fourth down? They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll run the toss. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Bruins want to crank the tempo. On third down, he drops the throw. Got his man downfield. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Ice water in this quarterback's veins, man. Third play of the drive. It's 3rd and 10. You know the defense is expecting pass, but this quarterback, laser focus. He found the matchup. Great job reading coverage, and that was an absolute dime deep down the field.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice game there, setting up 2nd and inches.
At the 40, there he goes. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Trying to escape and get it himself. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. This crosstown rivalry dates back nearly 100 years, guys. The first meeting between the Trojans and the Bruins back in 1929.
Yeah, and every year since, you know, one thing you know, Jesse, is the uniforms are crisp. They are clean. They are so sweet. You know this game means a lot late in the season every year.
This is definitely my favorite uniform game of the year, every year in college football, right? Both USC and UCLA with the home unis here in this great environment. But the game also means so much as well. And that's why there's this heightened sense of electricity and energy every time these two teams play.
Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Hauls it in.
Bro, what the fuck, bro?
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great defenses.
And the Bruins didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Looking for the score. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Touchdown, Bruins! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Time to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love. Now, Jesse, how do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
Rifles it down the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. It's a seam wide open. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he'll just get rid of that one.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
Here's a heat. Catch in the middle. It's Matthews. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. More precision throws from this Bruin quarterback, much like a Rick Neuheisel used to play.
Just pinpoint accurate. Put the ball right where you want to. You think about Troy Aikman. You think about some of those other great names in UCLA history.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw. It's Iyamaleava. Now improvising. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
The gun wants to pass. Got his man. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He wants it all. Touchdown, UCLA! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Mayava. He unleashes a long one. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback making checks. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He'll take another shot here. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37th.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Got a man. It's Thomas. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Bruins! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Maiava. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
You've got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
And you know they're going to go for it again on 4th down. At least you think they are, because early in this game we've already seen them try to go for it on a couple 4th downs. They didn't get any of those. They got to find a way to stay on the field here. They've got to get their best playmaker on offense, the football.
Now on the return. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throwing right. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Back to pass. He wants to go deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, UCLA.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Bruins will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Back to pass, it's Maiava. Moves away as he feels pressure. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, number 19. Got some room to run.
The defense thought in this game they were going to have an opportunity to pick some passes off, and what a great job. Down deep in the opponent's territory, he jumps the route, he intercepts it, and returns it now inside the 5-yard line, setting his offense up in beautiful field position.
He'll toss it. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. The Bruins moving quickly to the line. Fullback's got it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. They'll run the option. Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
The short hands, it's Lane. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, USC. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Power football with the run. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Bruins come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the 1st down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute. And they do it there.
On the run, it's Thomas. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
And I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the 1st down marker is. Let him throw the ball short, come up, get him on the ground, forcing a 4th down. Decision time for this offense.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And the Bruins are on the move. The give to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Not always the old line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, UCLA! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. The Bruins stretch out that lead, and they look like a team ready to ring the victory bell.
I think momentum's a real thing when UCLA and USC play each other, but that Bruins touchdown here in the second half, it's giving them a lot of life, David.
Yeah, and it's getting them excited, the fans excited. They know what this rivalry means. They know what a win will mean, and they know they can ring that victory bell.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking downfield on first down. Going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He tries to take the top off. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Trojans want to move quickly.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Steps away. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
The give to the left side. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Let's go. The give to the right. Fighting off the defender.
That's a great individual.